Hey guys, um, it's been a minute since I made a YouTube video, and just wanted to catch up on what's happened in my life. I think I've been uploading about 4 years, a little less than that. So I've been actually locked up for 3.5 years, and I've kind of hit a reset in my life coming out. So redoing all the basic things, but something in my spirit has just been telling me to continue doing these videos. I notice I'm not really vulnerable and transparent on my everyday day-to-day life, the people around me, even with my family. But it's weird because I can feel vulnerable and talk in front of this camera and then share it out to millions of people in the world if it reaches them. But it's like I don't hold myself when it comes to the internet, which is weird. It's weird to me. So I'm really trying to see if me forming this as a habit, being vulnerable on the camera and talking about what I'm doing, see if it integrates in my everyday life. Because sometimes I feel split in half. So yeah, I've been locked up, and learned a lot of things in there. I had a lot of patience. Did a lot of self-reflecting, and really trying to understand myself and my habits, and what I was doing, because I thought I was doing well. I thought I was on the right path and everything, and then an affair happened, and it put me in there, and I learned from there, and it took away a lot of years of my life. But now I feel like my headspace is way far more better, and I'm more appreciative of life, and definitely haven't been taking everything for granted. So I appreciate anyone who's watching this. Thank you. Even just a view, even a 2-second view will freaking, I'm grateful for it. So with me keeping up with everything, trying to reintegrate back to normal society, I've also been learning a lot on YouTube. There's so much information that's kind of been stacked over the years that I've missed out. So I'm slowly digesting, continue growing spiritually and understanding, metaphysics, science, and religious, and more into that. So with everything I've been seeing around, it's a lot of reality transferring, I've written down. And I noticed something when I was locked up. A lot of people got in this dark headspace, and kind of let the environment around them change them, and I just seen it not the reality they wanted. It's not the reality nobody ever wants, because it was miserable in there, but they kept getting that. But me, I always kept to myself and really reflecting on what I was feeding my energy to, and I noticed I was able to get out of it. It was on the universe and God's own time, but I was able to get out of it, and that was just me sitting with myself. Now with this information that I'm learning now, I'm able to understand it in a different point of view, and I'm learning that what I was doing in there was recreating myself, because I thought I was doing good prior to getting in there, and I thought I was in a good path, and then boom, something happened, reset. Now that I'm out here, I realize wow, that's not really what I wanted. Actually, it sounded good, but it wasn't really what I wanted. So now it's kind of like I really have the option, I really have the choice, and I'm resetting my values really defining my values and just going full motion with it. I'm grateful that I'm able to have a choice and that I'm able to be able to create the life I am. And I'm grateful that I wasn't totally lost or destroyed. So, thank you for those lessons. So it's crazy. So I'm seeing a lot of people my age, making millions of dollars and just, making their own business and getting into this and that. And, my current belief right now is, I gotta have a secure job. I have to, pay the bills and just stick with the job. And, I'm watching these videos and they make it sound so easy, like it's something they just like up and left. But I'm realizing that you have all this energy in the time of day, and you really gotta self-diagnose what you're feeding into. And so I realize if I cut a little piece and put it into, even just making content or finding out some other business revenue, it's gonna compound overall. I'm reading an investment book right now, and it talks about the power of compounding and how we're always trying to just chase the biggest gains, the biggest hype, but in actuality it's just slowly building. So being out now, I notice everything's super fast. We're trying to get to everything fast, but now that I have this new lens, it's kind of like slow is fast in a weird way. And it's just being more precise is just going to get you there. And as long as you're doing something, anything, it's gonna be fruitful. Shout out to those people that decided to change the way of thinking. That's the thing too. I'm trying to change the way of thinking, and I feel like it's just a quick on and off switch, but it's not. It's literally being aware of what your focus is on, deciding to change that. I realized too, I was taking so many things personally, and it's not personal. It just is. So I'm slowly stripping that away. There's times where I take it personally, and I gotta ask myself, I'm like, what? Like, who cares really? Like, is it really that big of a deal? No. So sorry this video is a little all over the place. I'm still organizing myself, but I guess the right information will hit. So yeah, I'm pretty much at my lowest bottom point. Not my lowest bottom point. I'm kind of above low right now. I'm on one toe right now. Soon I'll be on 10 toes, then on my feet, then I'll be running and then walking again. But yeah, I just wanted to capture this as a progressive way to show really like the struggle to the success, because I'm certain I'll be successful, and I'm certain I'll find the life that I really, really love. Because if it's all within, then all I gotta do is just see it out, That's pretty much it. I don't know when I'll post a new video, but it'll definitely be way more organized than this. This is kind of just on the spur of the moment, and I realized I just gotta do something, because this old way of living, it's good, but I know I deserve better. So thank you to y'all, whoever watching this and whoever just wants to hear me mumble or just rap about whatever. So thank you. I appreciate you, and have a blessed day.